bruv, you are having a bubble.
Yo, what's going on guys, and welcome to my video about the team of the year for this season. Now this is going to be announced officially on the 13th of January, I believe. So once it gets announced, these players will be getting put into packs. Now these are my predictions only, so they're not going to be the exact same players. Well, hopefully there will be, because that'll be pretty awesome. But yeah, I hope you do enjoy this kind of video, so make sure you drop a like if you do. And if you're looking for very cheap and instant ultimate team coins, make sure you check out FIFAcoinstock.com. Their link will be in the description as always. £6 for 100,000 coins on Xbox, very cheap, so make sure you stock up for team of the year. But we'll move on in a second. I'm just going to explain how you guys can potentially win 200,000 coins on either platform, PlayStation or Xbox. All you have to do is guess the team of the year 11, well, the starting 11 in the comment section below. Either just write out your starting 11 or go on Foothead or Footwiz if you want to go a step further and make your predicted starting 11, save the squad and post it down in the comment section below. And come January the 13th, if you get the final 11 correct, you will be in with a chance of winning 200,000 coins. This is easy as that, guys, so make sure you do that. But we're going to move on to the actual predicted team now that I have come up with. Now these are just in my opinion, you got to remember that, so if you disagree, that's completely fine. Just correct me in the comment section below with your opinions, that would be great. But in goal, I'm going to go with Manuel Neuer, and he's just, you know, he won the treble this season, or last season, with Bayern Munich, and definitely deserves it. Well, there's a few goalkeepers there like Petr Cech, there's David De Gea, I think, in the selections, I'm not sure, Courtois, but in my opinion, I know people are going to say, well, Neuer didn't really do much. I mean, you know, his defense was amazing, he didn't really concede too many goals, but if you watch him play, he's a very like confident goalkeeper. He's just awesome and definitely deserves it in my opinion over anyone at the moment. Iker Casillas obviously didn't play too much last season, so he ain't gonna stand a chance this year. So Manuel Neuer is the goalkeeper I've picked. But moving on to the right back now, who is Neuer's partner obviously for Bayern Munich, and that is Philipp Lahm. Also won the treble again, obviously playing for the same team. Probably the best right back in the world at the current moment in time. Obviously he's playing CDM now under Pep Guardiola this season. He's moved into that role, doing a fantastic job there, but last season he was a right back, so his team of the year card will definitely be a right back if he is to get one, which is probably 100% correct. But they are his stats I've predicted him to get, and you know, these cards are going to be so high rated. Anyone who knows what team of the year is, you know, they release these cards so high rated, so they've got room for other informers during the whole year, and another team of the season card at the end of the year, which will be lower rated than, you know, the team of the year ones coming out in January. So next up we do have his teammate again, Dante. In my opinion, he was fantastic last year, also won the Confederations Cup with Brazil, so that's another trophy under his belt, as well as the treble for Bayern Munich. Was just a fantastic defender for them, no doubt about it. He definitely deserves one. But do remember, guys, if you disagree with me on any of these, that's completely fine. Just let me know who you think should be in the comment section down below, because I know the next centre back, who is Thiago Silva, might be a bit of a controversial one, seeing as he didn't really play too much last season, but when he actually played for PSG, he was just phenomenal, as he showed in the game against Barcelona. Basically just kept them out of the game. But you know, this position could go to either Ramos, Piqué, Chiellini, or even Hummels, so let me know who you would pick if you wouldn't pick Thiago Silva. But in my opinion, I mean, he's just the best defender in the world. That might be slightly biased, but you know, he's just awesome to watch in my opinion. He's got everything, so comfortable on the ball for a centre back as well, and has pretty amazing passing. And he also won the Confederations Cup as well as the Ligue 1 title with PSG. So we'll move on to the left back, who is David Alaba, yet again another Bayern Munich player. I think they deserve a few players in this team of the year due to the amazing success they had last year. They are just completely amazing, there's no doubt about it. They're the team to beat pretty much, and I know Man City beat them the other day, but you know, Bayern Munich are still an absolute force. But David Alaba, 88 rated, what a card this would be. Basically nearly an all-round card. If his heading and shooting were above 80, that would be phenomenal, but I doubt that would be the case. But he'd get a pretty high rated card, because I'm sure he'd get a few more informs during the year and another team of the season at the end of the year, and he's definitely the best left back in the world at this current moment in time. He's so young as well, got so much room to improve over the future. I just can't wait to see what he's like in a few years time. He's just going to be unreal. But this first midfielder of this team is again another Bayern Munich player, Schweinsteiger. Now before I talk about him, I'm going to say the other two midfielders that I have picked are not Xavi and not Iniesta and not Xabi Alonso. I've left them completely out. I just don't feel like they deserve it this season, even though I like Barcelona, but I just can't see them two being in it this season. Bastian Schweinsteiger played an influential role last year in Bayern Munich's treble winning season. Probably the best box-to-box midfielder in the world, along with Arturo Vidal and Yaya Toure. So that card would just be so filth. I mean, if his pace goes up to 70, although pace doesn't really matter too much on central midfielders this year in Ultimate Team, him with that pace, that defending, dribbling, shooting and passing will just be unreal, and I'm pretty sure he'd cost over $1 million coins without a doubt. But we'll move on to the next midfielder, Gareth Bale, and this is a bit of a dodgy one as well because I'm not sure if he'll be in it or not. I mean, he did so well for Tottenham last season. He is the world's most expensive player. He could be either right mid, left mid or centre attacking mid, and in my opinion he deserves it. He's been such an improvement. I mean, if you look at him 3-4 years ago, Tottenham were on the verge of actually selling him, and he was actually labelled a flop, which is just it's just crazy to think looking at him now, because he's improved so much, and that would be an unreal card. I mean, it's balanced as well for right midfielder, great defending and heading also. I mean, he can pretty much play anywhere, and if he was a centre attacking mid card, it would just be phenomenal basically. Probably one of the most expensive cards in the game, along with someone like Pele or Ruud Gullit. So Gareth Bale definitely deserves it in my opinion. A lot of people will probably say he doesn't deserve it, and that's cool. You can leave that in the comment section down below. Everyone's got an opinion. So we'll move on to Frank Ribery now for the final midfielder. As you can see, I left Xavi and Iniesta out. I just don't feel like they deserve it this season, but this guy 100% deserves it. I mean, he's in the final 3 for the Ballon d'Or, so it could be him, Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi, and I'm a huge Messi fan, and this is coming from me here. I'm going to say Cristiano Ronaldo will win the Ballon d'Or this year. He's had a phenomenal start to the season, so I can't really see anyone else winning it. Messi's been injured, and Ronaldo's just taken over, scored so many goals, but Frank Ribery's obviously in with a huge shout, winning the treble, so hopefully maybe he snatches it. Who knows, that would be pretty awesome. But he'll definitely get a team of the season card, no doubt about it. Was great for Bayern Munich last season, scoring loads of goals, setting up loads of goals, and was just amazing to watch. So Frank Ribery, this card would just be ridiculously expensive as well. Look at it, it's just insane. Great shooting, insane pace dribbling and passing. That passing's definitely deserved, and on his normal card I think his passing's actually quite low for the amount of assists he gets in real life. So we'll move on now to the final 3, and the first one is Lionel Messi, and obviously he needs no introduction. There's no doubt about it. He'll be in this starting 11 no matter what. Scored a lot of goals for Barca last season, and he won the league, so he's going to be up there. There's no doubt about it. You can put your house on him being in this team. So what a card that would be. Again, they always release high rated cards. I've left him as a 98 now. Something controversial is about to come up here in a minute, but we'll move on to the left wing now, and I've given Cristiano the same rating because I believe he'll win the Ballon d'Or, but I don't believe EA will give him a higher rating than Messi, just because in Messi's contract I believe he has to be the highest rated player or joint highest rated player or something in his contract on FIFA, which is just insane. So in my opinion, EA will not give Ronaldo a higher rating than Messi, even if he wins the Ballon d'Or. That would be a very controversial topic, and we're going to have to see what EA Sports do on that. So yeah, Ronaldo, that's Ronaldo's card. Obviously I don't have to say much about it. You can see how crazy that card looks, as well as this man here. Now I've picked Zlatan Ibrahimovic to be my striker, and a lot of people are going to be saying Suarez, but Suarez has recently come into form, and I just don't think he'll make it. I mean, Ibrahimovic has just been unreal for PSG, scoring so many goals, getting so many assists. I believe he got 18 assists last year, which was just awesome for a striker. That was in all competitions, by the way. He scored quite a lot of goals already this season, around 21, and he scores some phenomenal goals, so I just can't see him being left out. And if he gets that card with over 82 pace, oh my god, because his normal card already is probably the best player in the game for me, no doubt about it. If you've got 1,000,000 coins, just go out and buy Zlatan straight away. Forget Ronaldo and forget Messi, just get Zlatan. He's just a god. But anyway guys, that is the final team. I hope you enjoyed this sort of video. If you did, make sure you drop a like, leave your starting 11 in the comments down below, and you can win yourself 200,000 coins. But anyway guys, I will see you soon. Take care.